How's it going, guys? My name is AJ Akpodiete, but you, yes, you can call me AJ for short. Welcome back to another Thoughtful Thursday. This week, I wanted to do a Thoughtful Thursday about something that I actually wanted to make a Thoughtful Thursday for like a month ago, but that was the one where I said I had a friend call me right beforehand, and then I made the Thoughtful Thursday about like in light of that call instead of this one. And this week's thought is immerse yourself. Now, of course, this is something that like I said this in the last one, that I say these Thoughtful Thursdays like they are my thoughts. They're generally things that pertain to me, things that I'm thinking about because of certain things that happen in my week, or so usually things that happen in my week, maybe something that I read, or something like that. And this was a few weeks ago. I had just like about a 1 week period where I kept meeting new people in like the performing arts, kind of like on the Sunday I met a girl who's a singer songwriter. She was working with a songwriter who wrote for One Direction. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. And then that night I met a girl who is a choreographer. I don't know how to say it. But then just also like that weekend, that time, I was spending a lot of time with a few friends of mine who are also music production majors. I majored in music production in college, Cal Lutheran. Whoop whoop. Yeah. And just like talking to them and listening to music that they were making and talking about like ideas and like not necessarily reasons why we do music at that time, but it was just really inspiring. And the reason why I say immerse yourself, the reason why that is the thought, is that I realized that as I spend more time around people who are in my field, as I immerse myself in their company, I get more inspired and I can like learn practical things from them about like how to do how to work with synths, or how a certain style that a person likes to do, like whether they're more into using MIDI for their drums or if they're into using audio for their drums. Are they into using audio samples, or do they record a live drum set? Same thing with bass, and just learning from like different like actual applicable things that other people do help make me a better producer. But in the same sense, spending time and legitimately like having a relationship with people where you like bounce off of each other in a way that's kind of deeper than just learning things. It's like it's something, something deeper. But that's only half of the immersion. The other part of why I say immerse yourself is to immerse yourself in the craft, or whatever it is you want to do. So if you want to be a photographer, or if you want to be a programmer, or a musician, like rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, bass player, beatboxer, live performer. I mean, perform live regardless. You want to be an actor, actress, you want to be a writer. Like, immerse yourself in high quality content and immerse yourself in the works of other people who are doing things. And the reason I say this is because as you listen and take in more, you're able to kind of get a feel for why certain things turned out to be successful, why other things turned out to be not successful. Maybe everything was going for someone, and there was a super talented and amazing musician who just didn't have good marketing, or like they just weren't business minded. I say this and I stand by it, and this might sound bad, but I don't think that JayZ is really that good of a rapper. Like, even though like JayZ and Kanye West were some of the first like rappers like I listened to and like got me into rap, like I look back and I'm like, Jay's not really that good, like in comparison to all the other amazing rappers out there, but he's good at business. And so, you know, just like immersing yourself in like the things that people are doing. If you're a rapper, listen to more hip hop. But of course, you know, like the hip hop that you want to make. So like I don't make hip hop songs about drugs and money and bragging about myself, so I don't really listen to that. I listen to music that's about like deeper and more valuable things, like what God does in a person's life, or people struggling with anxiety, or people who were born in like communities that were full with poverty, but then left not because they're like leaving behind old people, but they left because they wanted to go to college, and then they come back and like they tell the story about how they came back and helped the community. Like that's the kind of music that I listen to, because that's the kind of music I want to make. But then also listening to better production as a producer, so I find like great producers like, you know, Metro Boomin and all these guys, and listen to what they're making. And if you're a writer, go and like read the things that are like the highest quality, the top tier in your genre. Like immerse yourself. And I mean, like I'm not saying like you have to, but like if you want to grow, full immersion. Like it's such a rewarding thing to be immersed in your crafts and in what you do. So just do it. Anyway, those are my thoughts, and I'm sticking to them for the most part. This week's recommendation that I want to give to you guys is the album Perception by NF. It's amazing. I've only listened to like half of the songs, but like they're straight bangers. They're really good. I had to take a moment to pause because I was listening to the intro to the album while I was doing something else. Like I was listening on headphones, I was doing something else. And like I had to stop and be like, am I following this? Am I following this? Like it was that good. Like it's something that you have to experience for yourself. I try not to tell people like what the song is like. It's phenomenal. Listen to the album Perception. Listen to it in order, like on Spotify or YouTube or wherever you gotta go. Listen to that album. It's great. There's an iCard for it. But yeah, that's it for me. I don't think there's any big announcements that I really have or need to give out. So my name is AJ Akpodiete, but you, my friend, can call me AJ for short. And I'll see you guys next week with another Thoughtful Thursday. Bye.